Hello everybody and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're having an amazing weekend. Currently it is Saturday and let's not waste any time and let's get right to the chart. As you can see, Bitcoin is still consolidating in this flag right here, potentially a bear flag that we are creating, and we are expecting for this to break to the downside. But first, let's talk about if this is the case or if price will hold this level, and we are actually first going to see a retest of the moving averages that we have right here. Basically the first one is sitting at around 97 and the 100 EMA is sitting at 101k, and basically the 200 EMA is right now sitting around 103k. So very important to look at the moving averages right now, since we did have a dead cross. Basically a lot of people have been talking about this, and in my opinion we are still going to see this flag extend a little bit, basically towards those levels right here, in my opinion, before we actually see a breakdown towards the downside, basically towards this level that you're seeing right here on the weekly time frame, which is also where the yearly pivot is sitting. If we pull a range basically for this whole move, right now you can see we are exactly at the value area low of this level of this whole macro range right here, that we can count basically since 2024. It's basically a year-long range, and we are right now basically at the bottom of it, which is why I am expecting to potentially retest, as I said, this PUC level, or if we see a bounce, basically a significant rally up, we might test the value area high, which is sitting at 113k. But in my opinion, for now, it is better to look at the yearly R1, which is sitting at 106k, which is also a very key level. You can see previously when we hit this level, price reversed basically all the way back towards 74k. And right now we are very close to this level. Basically, I would be expecting a drop down towards here, but we are going to see somewhat of a bigger relief first before we actually see this drop towards the downside. Let's look at Ethereum. As you can see, Ethereum did close below the monthly pivot. We got a daily candle drop yesterday below 3,170, and right now we are trading around $3,100, which is below the monthly pivot. And of course, if we don't see price reclaim this level, then in my opinion the next level would be back towards those lows that we have right here for it. And of course, if the stock market continues to push lower, as you can see, we did get a bearish close for the stock market on Friday. We did close a full candle body basically right around the monthly pivot, so this would be a make it or break it level for the stocks. We either push down back towards the monthly S1, or price buyers will step here and push price higher again. Solana right now, as you can see, also trading below the monthly pivot and also below this macro PUC level that we have. So as I said in my previous videos, as long as we don't reclaim this level, basically $144 is a very key for Solana to reclaim, so we can see then price start to trade back above this level and potentially target the macro golden pocket right here that we have. Hype still trading around $29. It is possible for us to revisit this week low. Basically, if Bitcoin drops lower, then of course all of the altcoins will take a significant correction as well. You can see some of the other altcoins are still not looking good, especially the pump token. I have not talked about it for a while now, since I don't think basically during this price action for Bitcoin that we are going to see any significant action right here, which is why I mostly focus on ETH, Solana, and Hype as of right now. And also I am watching the stock market as well. Gold actually did get a significant rally to the upside. As you can see, we almost touched the all-time high that we made back in October. And let's go back to Bitcoin right now. You can see still we have here this macro Fibonacci level that Bitcoin also did reject from. And we also do have liquidity right now sitting around 89 all the way down to 85k. So basically this drop for this liquidity grab will take us basically around 6 to 7% to the downside if the market makers want to grab this liquidity, which I'm sure they do. So before sending eventually price higher, we might see another fake out sweep to the lows, and then we might be able to test the EMAs right here that I'm talking about. Those levels basically might get tested before further correction to the downside, as I said. ETF inflows, as you can see on Friday, basically yesterday we got 49 millions with BlackRock buying again, which is also quite nice to see. Fear and Greed Index trying to drop back into the sphere zone, as you can see. Long versus shorts ratio for the day, we now have more buyers overall during the weekend. Funding rates remaining positive on the major exchanges. And let's see our news for next week. Basically, we do have CPI data on Thursday. We have inflations on Friday. On Wednesday, we don't have much. And on Tuesday, we do have unemployments and PMI data. So a lot of news next week as well. It is going to be a very volatile week. So be careful trading. Of course, all that I say is not a financial advice. Always do your own research. And I hope you liked today's weekend update. And I will see you again in the next one. Bye.